Y'all doing out there? I want to welcome y'all back. Welcome some of y'all for the first time to the T double P, the TP squared, the TP double, otherwise known as the Tremaine Perry Podcast. I am your host. Some folks call me Trey. Other people call me Tremaine. It don't matter what you call me, as long as you call me. Here on the podcast for another live reaction of NXT. I'm sorry, you about to spell TNA Impact. Don't forget, before I continue, hit that bell and subscribe to the channel. Go through the content, like, comment, share what you like, and follow me on all your social media accounts. Hope everybody's having a great week. Any second now, we're going to go live. You- I can sit down now. It ain't my normal Raw, SmackDown, NXT start. So, like I said, it's going to be a big night. JT Jayne versus Ash by Elegance for the Knockouts title. We also got Joe Hendry versus God, who he wrestling? He's wrestling somebody. It's on the description. But the show's starting out with Trick Williams. As soon as TNA goes live, we're gonna hear from Trick Williams. I know Santino Marella is gonna make an announcement. He's got a big announcement concerning Emergence. Here we go. TNA Impact live right now. What's up, Keith? Masha Slamovich. How about her losing the rematch last week, which was sad. How you doing, Keith? Thank you. Coming in hot with the slam that like, power drive that share, and pin that subscribe button. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you always. You teach those young moderators how to do it. Before we begin, I'm gonna share the stream. Bear with me. From work, get on here. Should be good to go. Oh, I ain't mean to do green screen, y'all. My bad. I'd rather show my studio net. What's going on, Zayden? What's up? Acknowledge me. That's right. What's good, y'all? Don't forget to hit that like, hit that subscribe. Help me grow this channel. It is my destiny. It is the truth I seek. In this world, I'll find a way to cross the line. Everybody's doing what everybody's doing. Everybody's doing the same thing. I'll be doing my thing. The world spins round to the right, they say. I'm going to be spinning the other way. Words. I know almost all the words except for the end right there. That's my joint. The TNA theme song is fire. If you ain't checked it out yet, look it up on YouTube. I assume y'all can hear me, but I'm gonna check the mic anyway. Check, check. I assume y'all can hear me. Whoop that trick, uh-huh. Whoop that trick, yeah. Whoop that trick, uh-huh. Whoop that trick, I like it. Whoop that trick. Oh yeah, man. That trick. Oh yeah, man. Whoop that trick. That trick. Trying to stand in for Booker T like I can do. I'm out of breath though. I don't see how he does it. Whoop that trick. 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 And if y'all ain't never, 9 times out of 10, you probably ain't heard of this tag team on my shirt, Pure Temptation, the local independent scene. Check them out. Pure Temptation, Dynamite Jackson, and AC Divine. They got a bright future ahead of them. I can see them on TNA or NXT in no time. So you laughing at me, Keith, at me ad libbing Booker T? I like it. Versus Moose's forehead. He said it's gonna be Trick Williams versus Moose's forehead in Emergence. I'm weak. Called him a big head, bald headed bummer. That's hilarious. Trick Williams always been good on the mic. That dude roasted the heck out of Moose just then, bro. He known to be the man down in his own hometown. He be rhyming during his promos. Fire. Oh, pinning your quote. Yeah, man. I told you. Oh, yeah, man. That's what they need to do, bro. Slam that like button. Power drive that share button. Do the things that I pinned that are pinned in that comment. Help a brother out. Trick is still roasting him, bro. Who's gonna come out here and interrupt him? Is my question. Somebody about to come out here and interrupt Trick. He's getting yeah. The lights just went out. Is it dark state? Anytime the lights go out now, I'm thinking to see the dark state of white. No, that's Moose. I can recognize the theme song. Moose coming out. Guess he didn't like that ball comment too much. It's like Moose got a new theme song too. I'm not wearing all black. Got the regular prescription glasses on with the black frames. Or reading glasses. I don't know what he got. What kind of specs them are, but he got glasses on. I would almost not recognize him on the streets if he was wearing glasses, like Clark Kent and Superman or something. Rainer asked my aunt, "What up, John? Little John, the West Side boy." Rainer asked my honest opinion on Hogan. Rest in peace. Pac says, "Who is the best tag team of all time?" Of all time, jeez, that's. Oh, sucker punch by Moose with the mic. Yo, greatest tag team of all time. Damn, that's tough. Hardy Boys. Boom. All right, what else is the other question? John coming in hot, deleting messages already. I see you, John. It's just you, Oos. Well, that ended rather abruptly between those two. Oos sucker punched him with a mic, and then Trick dodged the spear. That was the end of that little altercation. Slam that like, power drive that share, and pin that subscribe button. Do the things. Gia Miller being interviewed by Gabby Lapisa. I never heard of her, but she kind of cute. Ducky Ducky Quack Quack. Gia Miller and this other interviewer. Maybe it's because I just listened to Francine's podcast earlier, but she kind of reminded me of Francine ECW Diva. Maybe it's because she's a brunette. I don't know. Gia Miller giving a promo to Tesla right now. With that country accent. Ooh. Oh, Gia Miller with the strong message to Tessa Blanchard. Jeez. God, you're so funny. And now she's interviewing Joe Hendry after that stern warning to Tessa. Say his name and he appears. Oh, it's the main event tonight. Joe Hendry and Mustafa Ali. That's the main event of the night. I thought the main event was gonna be Jacy Jayne versus Ashby Elegance. We also got Steve Maclin versus Jake something for the TNA International Championship. Elegance Brand versus Yǐng Lee and Zaya Brookside. We also get to see Mara Sadè in action, formerly known as Jakara Jackson. So stat card for this week's episode of Impact. Now to talk about what I just said, Joe Hendry, Mustafa Ali, that's the main event still to come. I don't like it because he's gonna have Order 4 in his corner. Also, TNA Knockouts World Championship, Jacy Jayne versus Ashby Elegance with the personal concierge in her corner. More shenanigans, interference. Can't stand it. And up next is Steve Maclin versus Jake something for the TNA International Championship after the break. Let's go. Thank you, Keith, for that vote of confidence, bro. You are the man. Edge and Christian are Hardy clones. That's what you think, Pat Fresh? I agree to disagree on that one. Because neither Matt or Jeff Hardy does a spear and Edge does. That's one reason why I disagree with that. Only one person is going to get this next joke. But John, you said, do you believe? And I know you're talking about Joe Hendry, but hey, boss man, do you still believe? That's a little shot at somebody. The guy at the gas station used to be talking like that. He said that every time we come in there, but he was talking about something else. But Yeeter, yeah, that was an epic championship match last night on 2K25. Thanks for the inspiration, John. I haven't ate much today, so sorry, not sorry for eating my grapes. Yeah, we got to run that back, John. Part two. I was just thinking that before you typed it in. We got to run that back and let Jay get that belt. Especially since I've updated his move set and his entrance, so it's just like Jay Uso's. And that part I can agree with Pat Fresh. Edge and Christian were a little bit better on the mic, especially with the 5 second pose. Those days were epic. Oh man, Keith, what are you talking about, bro? You need to keep that to yourself. I wouldn't tell nobody else that. Don't forget, y'all. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. Hit that share button. Follow me on socials. Do the thing. Yeah, you said it, not me, Keith. You always said that talking about LMAO. You said it, not me. What are you doing over there, Ashley? I don't want to know. I take it back. I retract that comment. I don't want to know. Any second now, we'll go back to the show. At least y'all keep me entertained during the commercial breaks. Do that more often. I appreciate that. It softens the blow on these commercials. Long, dry, drawn out breaks in between the shows. Yeah, delete, delete, delete. I hope they're on the show tonight. We didn't see Matt and Jeff last week, but we did see them at SummerSlam. They were in the crowd for that TLC match. but they ain't been on TNA television since they won the belts back. What's going on, Matthew? Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. How you doing? Why the bill in my hat look jacked up though? How you doing? God, how many more commercials are they gonna play? Sheesh. John, John gonna run your pockets. I'm trying to get to 150 subscribers. All right, I'm 4 away. I'm sorry. I'm 2 away. I got 2 new subscribers since this stream tonight. So that's cool, man. Thank you guys. Pack fresh. You saw it me. I used to have that saying, you can't get blood from a beat. I said that to a bill collector once. They're like, we're not trying to get it from a beat. We're trying to get it from you. Anyway, back to the show. Let's go. Actually, I said that to a bill collector. I said that comment about you can't get blood from a beat. No, like, well, we're not trying to get blood from a beat. We're trying to get money from you. I was like, why you gonna turn that against me? King Kong. Now we got Sammy Callahan talking to Mike Santana in the back of the arena somewhere. There's a lot of boxes behind them. Like the scene behind them is just like a cluttery garage. I ain't got to really talk about clutter, but that's the way backstage looks at every TNA show. Oh, now Northern Armory gets involved. They enter the fray. What are y'all talking about? What do you mean 280 and 161? John Cena is retiring at the end of this year, Rusty. December is one of his last days wrestling. Oh, that's what he's saying at least. I don't want him to retire. Oh, speaking of which, since you brought him up, I finally listened to part one of What's Your Story with Steph McMahon with John Cena on it. Worth what man, that's worth listening to, y'all. I'm telling you. I can't wait to listen to part two. That guy is amazing. That's your sub counts. Jeez. I'm trying to go on y'all level then. Kazarian making his way out to the ring. Boo! Frankie Kazarian. Boo! I'll get there one day if I keep grinding and showing up, sharing 7 videos a week. Hopefully, I'll get to 280 one day. Are we really retracting messages again? Somebody did that last night talking about, and I asked them, like, why you keep retracting every message you put out? Oh, because my mom told me not to talk to strangers. Why you even on the channel then, bro? Why you even in live chat then? That's what I told him. Oh, he will. He'll do the AA every time. What up, Slay? How you doing? Kazarian on commentary. I could do without this. I don't like him being at ringside. What's up with that hat he's wearing? It's like he made it himself or something. Oh, really? Good to know, Pat Fresh. Keep a close eye on you. I try to be the opposite of toxic. One fall. I try to be an encouraging inspiration, a beacon of hope and light. That is my goal every time I jump on this camera. Now nobody bring up, bruh. For one, your message ain't showing up. We can't see that. For two, ain't nobody mentioned Paulus on this stream until now when you said it. Front toward the enemy. I like Steve Maclin. That's my guy. No, Keith, you need to keep being you, not evil. You need to keep being yourself like you've been doing. What's your motto? You say it's gonna be at the end of your videos when you start doing your moderate, how to be a moderator videos. What was that saying again? What's up, Mural? You have characters you play from your imaginary creations plus other crazy stuff just for fun. Yeah, remember to have fun. That's what Keith. That is your motto. That has nothing to do with being evil. So keep it on that level. And yeah, you already know. I don't even have to tell you. My imagination, like I don't know what's wrong with it because I can't come up with a logo. I can't come up with a theme song. I can't come up with a podcast name. So yeah, I don't know how to get my creative juices going. Ring the bell, but I'll just sit here and watch my show and enjoy the moment. Maxing with the Irish whip, shoulder tackle by Jake something, another one. Third, make it three shoulder tackles. Macklin ducks under him twice, dodges the clothesline, Luthes press, raining down right hands, taking the fight to Jake something. I predict Steve Macklin winning this match. I feel like Frankie Kazarian's going to get involved, but Steve Macklin for the win. Oh, a huge tackle by Jake something, like hitting a brick wall. Nah, you don't need to be on heel, Keith. I'll keep that in mind, Pat. Too sweet. And yes, Rusty, I do have WWE 2K25. I put out probably over 100 videos of gameplay footage just on my YouTube channel. And what do you mean, have I heard about the Judgment Day? What about the Judgment Day? Oh, an Olympic slam by Macklin goes for the pin. One. Only one count, though. Still to come by Elegance 1-on-1 for the Knockouts belt. We also got Joe Hendry versus Mustafa Ali. That's the main event. Mara Sadè in action. I think that might be her in-ring debut. Oh, she teamed with the Inspiration. So it's her first one-on-one match since coming to TNA. We also got the Elegance brand versus Yǐng and Brookside, all of which happening tonight. Yeet. You say, let you know if I ever want to collab, Pat. I don't even know how to begin collabing. I'm only 4 months in on this podcasting journey. Like, I don't know how to collab, like how to do split screen. You're on the top part. I'm on the bottom. I don't know how to do none of that. You and Keith are gonna have to teach me something because I have no idea. I just know how to sit here with the camera on and watch the show, and how to play my video game and share the footage of that. That's all I know. Oh, they just slugging it out now though. Macklin with a huge forearm. Oh, and then he returns one. Jake something returns it. They're going back and forth, hitting the ropes, close on each other or forearm. But that time, Macklin put him over the top rope to the floor. Macklin likes to fly high. He runs the ropes, hits him with a suicide dive. Let's go. I'm tech savvy, but that was back in 2008 when I graduated with my computer information technology degree. So a lot's changed since then. There was no AI back then. Like, so A lot of things that I learned, I'm gonna have to refresh my memory on. People be like, you should go back to school and get your bachelor's and master's. Why? Like be in the same boat I'm in now. 130 letters, one word. Yee. Hold that E for 5 minutes. Yeet. Oh, double count out. I knew it was gonna be something with this match. They couldn't make it back in by the ref's 10 count, so they both got counted out. And now security up there trying to break up the fight. They still battling. Rusty, of course I know about Judgment Day, man. I watch Raw and SmackDown every week, every show. I've been a wrestling fanatic since I was 2. So I'm gonna ask you a question in return, Rusty. Do you know who Jasper Troy is? I need one more and I'll be at 150. We need one more person to hit that subscribe button. Oh, Steve Maclin went over the top rope, just dropped like 8 guys, all those security guards, just so he can get back to Jake Maclin. Or Jake something. I said Jake Maclin. Yo, there's like 8 security guards. There's more than 8 it look like, trying to break these two up, and a couple refs. Oh, they still fighting, going up the ramp. They can't control them too. Crowd chanting, let them fight. If they offer carrying Cross a new contract, Keith, they need to offer Scarlett one too. Just like I'm disappointed Rusev didn't come back with Lana. Anyway, we got Steph DeLander and Mance Warner knocking on what is this locker room? This the office? Santino's office? They're gonna go make out in Steve. They're gonna go make out in Santino Marella's office, bro. Yeah, that's the office of Santino. He ain't in there, but they went in when it was vacant. And we know how them two are. I never stopped being dedicated, bro. It gets worse and more intense every year with me. Every year I've become a bigger fan than I was the year past, man. After the break, we got Elegance brand and Yǐng Lee versus and Brookside. That's gonna be a good match. Shucky ducky quack quack moment of the night right there. Oh, good. They included her. Good. But who was it? Rusty never answered my question. I asked you. You asked me if I knew who Judgment Day was. Talking about if I knew about Rhea, Dom, Mysterio, Damian Priest, Finn Balor, Carlito, JD, blah blah. And I replied with, "Of course I know Judgment Day and all those wrestlers. Do you know who Jasper Troy is? Don't worry, I'll wait. The only thing I don't know much about when it comes to wrestling is AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling and Ring of Honor. And I still know more about AEW now than I did last year because I've been watching it. 45 years, I'm close, Keith. 40 years and counting for me. That's why you get to know the new guys, Pat. They can't wrestle forever. The new talent, the up and comers are gonna move up in the ranks, like the Braun Breakers and the Tiffany Strattons. I knew them before they were on WWE. I was watching them on NXT years ago. Because you gotta remember, most of those people, title holders on main roster now, started out in NXT, like Seth Rollins, Bianca Belair, Bailey. I feel like she was in NXT for a while. All those people you see now on TV had to start out before it was NXT, it was OVW. But that's how they get their footing, learn how to get the mic skills and the mat skills, and then they move up, get called up. I know, right, John? No Colton or Rhett. I don't know what's up with them. They'll come back around again. I miss them too. When we least expect it, we'll see them. 130 letters, one word. Uh-uh. Yǐng. You like Gunther? Boo! Boo, Gunther. Bully. Can't stand him. I can agree with everything. I don't like Brock either. I disagree with you on those two things, Pat. I don't like Brock and I don't like Gunther. But I agree with Roman. Cody, since he's not beefing with Roman no more, yeah, I kind of like him. Don't like Gunther. I don't like Logan Paul. Can't stand Logan Paul. Ugh. That's about like tonight in TNA. I don't like Moose in the system. I don't like none of them. Some heels I like, but for the most part, I don't like heels. I know they got a job to do. They play an intricate part in the story. Jerks, yo. Sheamus is cool. All right, Sheamus. Are you not entertained? I gotta share this stream with AC because he's gonna be like stoked that I'm wearing his shirt. Yeah, fight night for real. Sheamus is a beast, yo. All right, back to the show. Let's go. But yeah, y'all look up Pure Temptation, DCW Wrestling. Think you'll like it. Independent organization out of Raleigh, Selma. I've been to a couple, like a dozen of their shows in the past year. Pure Temptation theme song, fire. Girls, 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 girls all over the world. I love it when they come out because that theme song is dope. Got Cedric Alexander promo going on. Vignette from him. And now we got the girls about to wrestle. I'm gonna take my glasses off because Shucky, Ducky, Quack, Quack. Sorry, Brookside. One fall. I'm still disappointed I didn't get to meet her in January like I had planned. Had to sit that event out because of medical, wasn't medically cleared, non-refundable tickets and everything. I'm still disgusted with that. But when it comes to WrestleCade, November, I'm gonna look for her. I looked for her at WrestleCon in Vegas, but she won't there. She was on paper to be there, but of course, when I go looking for her, she's not around. So when WrestleCade come, I'm gonna try to have that moment again. Now, Lee making her way out. Masha Slam a bitch. That trips me out. That name is too funny, bro. Finish him. No mercy. That's right. At, later, guys. Keith, John, wait. That's coming after this stream. That's a whole nother video when I go in there and play WWE 2K25. But I guess you're right. So far as this match is about to happen, I want Zaya and Lee to show no mercy to the Elegance brand and finish them. Especially this doofus concierge. Boo! I mean, he was walking around looking like a neck brace on. He had a bow tie on his neck brace. He was walking around for like a month like that, cracking me up. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button. Help me get the 150, y'all. Now by Elegance making their way out. The Heather and M by Elegance. I'm one subscriber away. Who's it gonna be? So far as that goes, I'm gonna quote Goldberg and say, "Who's next?" No, I ain't timing y'all out. No, Keith, that's not what I meant. I ain't put y'all on timeout. I'm just saying the real finish him and no mercy is happening when I get on the game later. That's why I'm gonna show no mercy to my ops. I'm so glad I'm able to watch this right now because I was planning on watching the encore, the replay at 11, which would have been an hour and a half from now, which means I wouldn't have gone to bed till 1 in the morning. I wouldn't have got off here until 1 in the morning. I'm so glad it worked out this way. And I'm in my studio. I'm in my element. Ring the bell. They arguing over who's gonna start the match. Oh, that was a ploy. Elegance tried to get the drop. Zaya and Lee dropped them anyway. Drop kicked them right out the ring. And then the ref calling for the start of the match. Starting out with M by Elegance and leading Lee in the ring. Lee ducks the clothesline, puts on the side headlock, tags in Zaya Brookside. Sucky ducky quack quack to Zaya Brookside for real. Cute and athletic. One, two, sweet. M kicks out of two. Tag made the lead. Irish whips him to the corner. Up on the top rope, raining down right fist to the side, back of the head of M. Lee Ying Lee, formerly known as Zia Lee, clotheslines them over the top rope to the floor. I guess we're about to go to a commercial the way they're playing this off. Yep, commercial break. What y'all talking about in this chat? I'm not super familiar with females anymore besides Charlotte, Oscar, Bianca, Natalia. That's what I'm saying, Pat. And there's some hot, cute new ones out there, man. Like Blake Monroe and Lara Valkyria, Bailey. Gosh, man, I can go on for a few more minutes with these names. Like, I don't know. Jordan Grace, he's another new face around. What's up, P Dubs? You know AC? That's what's up. I probably wrestled him before. How many Red Bull do I drink a day? You asking me that, Keith? Zero. I don't drink little to no caffeine. I used to be heavy into it, but ever since January, not a lick. Yeah, I agree, Ahmed. John Cena losing the championship is very sad. And then what happened with him and Brock Lesnar is even sadder. I got to print my selfie with him and Dynamite. And I told them if I printed it out, they would sign it for me. They said, yeah, it's in the other room. Matter of fact, I ought to go get it. Be right back since it's commercial. Enjoy the Wall of Fame while I'm gone. Since you brought them up and I'm adding to my collection behind me, this is the next one that's going up. As soon as I get them to sign it. Bam. That is pure temptation. The DCW Tag Team Champions. Yeah, Jeff Hardy's up on my wall behind me. You said DCW is a great place ring announcer or a backstage interviewer for him, but the commissioner said I had to train to be a wrestler if I wanted to do that. And I told him the same thing I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm not built to be a wrestler. I'm only 5'7", 140 pounds wet in boots. I don't like pain. I don't like getting injured. I don't like surgeries. So that's out of the question. Yeah, man, I got a bunch of John Cena shirts. I almost wore a John Cena shirt tonight, but I figured I'd give AC and Dynamite some play, some exposure. John Cena's my favorite wrestler of all time. Said that before. I mean it. And I grew up in the era of, Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, and I'm still picking John Cena as my favorite of all time. Anyway, back to the show. Let's go. Held by Elegance. Had a submission applied on Lee, who got out of it and then tried to pin her. Only got the 2 count. Huge clothesline by Heather. Another pin attempt, only gets two again. Oh, Heather dropped her toe holder to the corner and then running basement drop kick behind the ref's back. Cheap shot by M. Another cheap shot by M. Ooh. And that's why you had the ref distracted and he couldn't count your pinfall, Heather. What you get? Tad the Irish whip Lee into the corner. He counters with a back elbow and then a kick to M's face. Desperate for the tag desire, but M stopped her. Jumps over Heather, rolls under M, and then tags in Zara. That's the definition of a hot tag right there. Zara Brookside comes in with a bolt of energy, clothesline, and then hitting anything that moves. Hurricane Run on M into Heather, and then she does a move that causes her to DDT her while she neck breakers Heather at the same time. That was innovative. Running Meteor in the corner to both of them. Russian leg sweep. One, two, two, swing. Heather gets her shoulder up at two. Or is that him? That's him. Tad the lead. I'm watching TNA Impact, Ahmed. You want me to show you the WWE Championship? What this? That one. This is the first belt I ever owned. If we're being honest, I took the red part off the bottom. That stripe is was so old from taking it to hundreds of shows. It was just that one speck of red left on it. So I just took a hammer and knocked that out and made it all gold at the bottom. Appreciate that. Lee Ying Lee with the pinfall. Lee Ying Lee and Zara Brookside for the win. Let's go. That's exactly who I wanted to win this. Good stuff. AC just texted me back saying, hell yeah, about me wearing his shirt on the cam. The TNA injury report. Who's on it this time? Casey Navarro still. His dislocated knee out indefinitely. Yeah, John Cena's gonna be on the show Friday, tomorrow night. One more sleep and we get to not see him. The hometown man, I swear, man, that's Cody Deaner with a mask on. Just like El Grande Americano is Chad Gable, Ludwig Kaiser, whoever during whatever night. Hometown man is Cody Deaner. Joe Hendry's got no injury. Why did they put this up there if he's not hurt? If that's the injury report, why they put people in it that ain't injured? I don't get them last two entries, but whatever. No, it's showing Santino's office. Santino got about to walk back in his office with his daughter Ariana Grace, and she walks in first and sees, yeah, Mance Warner and Steph DeLander doing God knows what in his office while he was. I done told him they need to get a room, bro. Huh, Santino peeked back in. He sent Ariana Grace away and then he peeked back in himself. Anyway, still to come tonight, Joe Hendry and Mustafa Ali, 1-on-1. Jacy Jayne versus Ashby Elegance for the Knockouts World Championship, still to come as well. And we also got next first class penthouse. Boo. Can't stand first class either. Who hotter than Top Dollar? A lotta. Yeah. I said that to him in Fayetteville too. He got mad. It was so quiet at that moment in the arena during TNA Impact tapings in Fayetteville. You could hear a pin drop, right? And he was in the ring. And I was like, who hotter than Top Dollar? A lotta. Yeah. He got mad. We'll never forget that moment too. One more sub, guys. One more sub. One more sub. That made me hungry because I'm thinking about sub sandwich. But that's not the kind of sub I'm talking about. Yeah, man. I'm Trey. Nice to meet you, bro. From Egypt. Wow. Chiming in from way on the other side of the globe. What's going on? Thanks for joining me, man. I know it's probably a crazy time there. It's probably like, and I'll tell what the time zone difference is. What's it like in the afternoon there? Trey Chaos. P Dubs, that's funny. I've been called Doc. I've been called Trey Songs, but never have I ever been called Trey Chaos. That's what's up. Y'all know each other's hometown. That's pretty cool. Small world, man. That's wild. I got somebody from Egypt watching me though. That blows my mind. That just show you how big this YouTube thing is. When you can connect and interact with people from the other side of the globe, literally. Mine too, Ahmed. John Cena's my favorite wrestler too. Show the glass. Oh, you talking about the see-through Cena? The one that you can't see? Here you go, Ahmed. Since you like John Cena, check that out. I got that the other day. It's like they gave me an empty box, bro. You can't see the action figure. Oh, you talking about my Yeet glasses? I thought you talking about the John Cena action figure. You talking about these? That's how they say Yeet down the side. Those say Yeet. Yeet. He probably already hit subscribe. I hope so. You said both. Yeah, I got three different pair of Jay Uso sunglasses. One of them I broke though. These neon. They broke right there, man. It sucks. I can't buy another pair. Got my John Cena bobblehead, my Funko. He's right here hanging out with me. John Cena's my favorite. I don't know if this is the ultimate or elite John Cena action figure. Like I said, I collect action figures just to keep in the box and never play with. Anyway, back to the show. Let's go. They're still advertising Emergence, which I think is in 2 weeks. That's the next big PLE from TNA. Kind of like how Christian used to say, one more match, one more match. I'm going to start saying one more sub, one more sub. Disagree with you, P Dubs. Boo. Hilstein. I actually didn't even boo Hilstein. I like them then too. But I like him more as a face because that's what we're used to. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And when nothing broke with his character, that first night he turned heel, I was kind of in my feelings about it then. That's when I kind of didn't like him. And then I went to bed, woke up, like, you know what? It's just a show. That's just that. He's just playing a character and his role. Like, I can't be mad at him. Because I was about to burn all my wristbands, my t shirts, my hats. I was about to start a bonfire with all that stuff. But I was like, nope. Well, Heather by Elegance or Ash by Elegance is mad at them. Just kicked everybody out the locker room. Formerly known as Dana Brooke. Still can't believe she used to date Batista. And I know she's got a band-aid on her finger. I don't know what happened. Must have cut her pointer finger. I still can't believe he specifically asked for Brock Lesnar to come back. That's garbage. Talk about how'd you put it? You talk about hot trash. That's your hot trash right there. The fact that he asked for Brock Lesnar. Anyway, first class penthouse, which is some more of that hot trash. Who's gonna come out here and interrupt these two jerks? Like I said before, AJ Francis looked like a young Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince of Bel Air. The only time I liked AJ Francis, aka Top Dollar, was when he was in Hip Row with B Fab and Ashanti the Adonis. That's when I liked AJ Francis. And when you hear Casey Navarro talk, you wouldn't think he has that kind of a voice. You're 10 years old, Ahmed. What in the world? Wow, he just dissed his own partner. Just dissed KC. He's replacing him with somebody because he's wow. Who? Rich Homie Swan. Tell me it's not Rich Swan. Not. I like Rich Swan. I don't want him to be a bad guy, bruh. I actually like Rich Swan. I ain't seen him since the damn 205 live days. Why he got to join first class though? Hopefully, so he could turn on him. I didn't know he was in TNA like that. I just remember him from 205 live because I just started watching TNA last year, like a little over a year ago. When I found out the Hardys was in it, and like broke away from watching nothing but WWE all the time for the first time in 40 years. I still watch WWE, but I was just watching only WWE for the whole time. Dang, just told KC his services are no longer needed. Just wow, that's rude. Wow. I've been watching wrestling since 1984. P Dubs. That's an idea, John. Triple threat. That's the only reason. Like, yeah, but it's still the Yeet Mania arena with the Yeet belt on the line. I wonder if they got a no yeet belt now. I'm gonna have to look that up when I get on the game too. See, I don't watch literally all of it like that. Like I don't. I was watching New Japan Pro Wrestling, so they stopped till they stopped airing it on Access TV after TNA. I was halfway watching WCW when NWO was out. ECW, yeah, a little bit back in the day, but not that much. CM Punk got cheated. I'm disappointed that match ended that way at SummerSlam too. That night of SummerSlam ended that way. Disappointed. What's up, Jake? Don't forget, guys, slam that like button, power drive that share button, and pin that subscribe button. Help me get to 150 subscribers. Only need one more. I've been needing one more for a hot minute. Oh, what's up, Tyler? I know a couple Tylers. You might have to be more specific. Oh, they just tripped the crutches out from Casey, and that's messed up, man. Supposed to be his friend, you're gonna treat him like that. See, now I'm pulling for Casey Navarro. I used to not like him because he was in cahoots with AJ Francis, but now I like Casey Navarro. Dang, man, to do that man like that, messed up. That still don't ring a bell, Tyler. The no that said John Cena has the most Make a Wish. That you sound familiar though. How about no P Dubs? I almost named my podcast another face in the crowd, but I chose not to because I'm a face in real life and been that way my whole life. Thanks for the compliment. I appreciate it. It's extra custom because I ripped the red stripe off the swoosh and had made it all gold. What does that mean, Ahmed? You'll follow me to your grandmother's house. What? It's already taken. I looked it up. A face in the crowd is already taken. Plus, apparently, I need to be a heel, according to you. That's right. Never give up, Jake Smith. Never give up. I normally wear them, but I came home straight from work and jumped on the camera. So I ain't had time to get my gear on. I just barely threw a shirt on. Thanks for watching me, Ahmed. I appreciate it. Thanks for your support and for tuning in. Mara Sadè entering the ring, formerly known as Jakara Jackson, another shucky ducky quack quack. It always trips me out. She's got a holder for her lollipop that clicks open and close. That's too funny. That is bedazzled. That's what I've been told. Heels have more fun. They enjoy that role more, but I like being liked. Ring the bell. And it's Mara Sadè versus some no name jobber. I ain't never heard of this girl in my life. Who is she even wrestling? She's cute, but I don't know who she is. I do not, Ahmed. I don't have a Cody Rhodes action figure. I don't have any Cody Rhodes merchandise or swag, to be honest. Thank you, Jake Smith, for agreeing with me that being a heel is not fun. Thank you, Jake Smith. Tyler, I'm sorry. I don't know what to call you, but thank you for agreeing with me. Different strokes for different folks, P Dub. You like what you like. I like what I like. I like being how I am. You like being how you are. So, knife edge chopping each other now. You be you. I'm gonna be me. I got a custom bed beside me. It's decked out with WWE swag, but it's covered with a bunch of plushes at the moment. If you look on my YouTube channel, there's a video of this inside look at my podcast studio. If you look at that video, Jake Smith, you'll see my custom WWE bed that's in this room right beside me. It ain't a wrestling ring like I want it to be, but it's got all the bed sheets and pillowcases on it, comforters and whatnot. This is it. This match is over already. Marcel just hit her finisher. Ooh, just planted that like it hurt. And that's the 1, 2, 3. I already know. Ring the bell. Yeah, that was some pun intended impact. Cash me outside, P Dubs. Cash me outside, bro. I ain't hard to find, and I stand out in the crowd. Please read the chat. I am reading the chat, Ahmed. He said John Cena versus Brock Lesnar Clash at Paris. Maybe. We'll see. And yes, I was surprised that Brock Lesnar came back and disappointed. He should have stayed hidden under the rock he climbed out of. He should not. I don't like that he's back at all. At all. I don't like Brock Lesnar. Just like I don't like Gunther. I don't like him. I don't like Logan Paul. I don't like him. And next we got the Knockouts World Championship match: Jacy Jayne versus Dash by Elegance after the break. Still need one more person to hit that subscribe button to get me to 150 subscribers. Who's it gonna be? Who's next? He's a jerk. He's an asshole, bro. That's why I don't like Logan Paul. Yeah, I just said it. He's a freaking jerk face asshole. That's why I do not like Logan Paul. He's arrogant. And he'll sit there and have his theme song talking about how he's well what how did he what was the name? How would he say? His theme song says something that he's not, which is ridiculous also. I don't know if it's grateful or what. I agree. I'm gonna show that comment because I agree with it. It's hell for review, not no more. I'm glad I'm not the only one that thinks that way. Thank you, Tyler. No, showing up as Jake Smith on this. Thank you for making me know I'm not the only one that feels this way. Everybody got their own opinions, bro. Thanks, Doug. Even though we button heads disagreeing, I appreciate it. Exactly. You couldn't pay me enough to listen to that podcast. I have not listened to not even a clip of it. You couldn't pay me enough. I mean, you could, but them pockets don't have to be deep for me to listen to his garbage. John, you've been awfully quiet. I just realized that. You missing Red and Colton. That's what that is. I don't hate him, Jake Smith. I just dislike him a lot. Hate's a strong word. I hate nobody and nothing, no one. But I dislike a lot of things and a lot of people. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Hold on. I got you, John. Let me see what you're hitting on. I didn't notice that. I'm about to check it out now. Wow. So he really did take that belt and they had to make a new one. I didn't know that till just now. Thanks for sharing this, John. Thanks for sharing that, John. You taught me something I didn't notice. A little. That's why I like WWE. Those little nuances and little small details that you might miss the first time if you don't pay close attention. Even if you pay close attention, you still might miss it. And that's one of those things. I did not know notice the title change, the design. Doesn't have undisputed on it no more. Back to the show. Let's go. You have a I don't know what that is. I mean, I'll be sad when he retires too, Tyler. Very sad. That was funny when Joe Hendry came out the fridge on Tuesday night. I was like, Ren just said his name. He's he really gonna appear? And then he jumped out the refrigerator behind him. That was epic, bro. Ren called him sourpuss, called Charlie Dempsey sourpuss. I missed that part too. I was too busy freaking out over Joe Hendry hopping out the refrigerator. I got me some coffee right here. Got mine. Go get yours, Keith. Remember Joe and that other live. And yeah, definitely say his name in here, Pierce Johnson. What do you mean remember Joe and the other live? I used to go swim, but I was gonna be on a swim team, but they want you to be able to swim a mile without getting tired or whatever, and I couldn't do it. I could do like 2.5 back and forth down the lane, but that was it. I'm like, y'all can have that too. Appreciate it, Dubs. Custom spinner belts fire. Yeah, I remember when that one first debuted. And now we got this Knockouts Tag Team Championship. Ash by Elegance making her way to the ring with the, excuse me, concierge. Yeah, that's a nice photo I made. I hope Jacy Jayne brings Fallon Henley with her. Fallon Henley is fine, fine. I hope she comes out. That'll make this worth it. Other than that, whatever. Oh, you say you have the custom John Cena spinner? I thought you said you liked it. I didn't know you had it. That's dope. I wanted to get that belt, but I'm worried it's gonna malfunction and stop spinning one day. How long have you had it? And does it still spin? All right, Fatal Influence making the way. I hope Fatal Influence comes out. Please don't let it be just. Of course, it's not gonna be just Jacy Jayne. She's got to have her minions to help her win. What? It's just her by herself. Wow. I did not expect her to come out by herself. You know, Jasmine Nix and Fallon Henley is somewhere nearby about to cause a distraction and interfere in this match. We already know how they roll. Yeah, mine too, Jake. But I also was watching WCW a little too, especially when it was like Sting with the baseball bat, black and white NWO. Them days, I was watching both. I was flipping between the two shows every Monday night. I was one of them people. Yeah, rest in peace, Sabu, for real. And I already know Jacy Jayne's gonna retain. She's not gonna lose that belt to no damn Ash by Elegance. I feel like I have watched Ready to Rumble. See you, Tyler. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. I still need one more subscriber. Who's next? Somebody hit that subscribe button that haven't already. Even if you don't watch wrestling, even if you don't know nothing about the product, hit that subscribe button. One fall. Mackenzie Mitchell's another shucky ducky quack quack. Always. She always look good. How you gonna even attempt to say that, P Dubs, about Sabu? That's a message that should be retracted. I shouldn't have to hide it or delete it. Delete, delete, delete. Who do I think's gonna win Royal Rumble 2026 next year? I don't know. That's so far ahead. God, man, Royal Rumble next year. I can't even begin to wrap my head around who's even gonna be in that. I don't know. Maybe Braun Breaker. Okay, now I know you on that whole pack, P Dubs. I don't know what you. Anyway, ring the bell. Yeah, I said it because of what your comment was. Welcome back, Keith. Got your coffee? You ready? Ring the bell. Who isn't in love with Sabrina Carpenter or Uncle Howdy? One of the two. That's a good pick for next year's Royal Rumble to win it. Uncle Howdy. That'd be crazy. Collar elbow top. Jesse James takes advantage. A gum come flying out of her mouth. She had to throw it out the ring. That'd be crazy if Uncle Howdy won the Rumble. I can't imagine that. They're going back and forth, counter for counter, filling each other out. Now they're shoving and pushing going on. Yeah, he caught a double turn, but that didn't happen. He dubs. Because John Cena turned the night before on Friday Night SmackDown and not at the SummerSlam event. Huge forearm by Ash. Dropped Jacy Jayne on the mat. There's one dude sitting in the crowd look like Luigi. Who's this? Masha Slamovich jumped in the ring, hit Ash by Elegance behind, and then the ref had to call it off. Pump kick by Jacy Jayne. Wow, Masha Slamovich just came and interrupted the match. I did not expect this. I thought, and now there's fatal influence. That's what I thought was going to come and interfere. That's Fallon Henley, her fine self. Chucky, Ducky, quack, quack, Fallon Henley. And now we got the other Elegance brand, M and Heather by Elegance, running in. Wow. Who else is coming out? Who is this? No, seriously, who else is coming out? They just played somebody's theme song. Oh, it's Zaya and Lee Ying Lee. Zaya Brookside and Lee Ying Lee. This just like 8 girls fighting it out in the ring. I like this. This is why I watch wrestling. Moments like this right here. Somebody else running out. The inspiration. Cassie Lee's another shucky ducky quack quack. Good grief. I ain't never wanted to be a wrestling ring before. I ain't never want to be the mat before. Let me stop. Is this like a makings of a 8-woman tag team match or what? A 10-woman tag? Inspiration, Zaya, Lee Lee, and Masha versus Fatal Influence and Elegance brand. I could see that happening next week on Impact. Yeah, 6'1", 240 P Dubs. I see that. That's why you're able to wrestle, because you are built to be a wrestler. I know Rey Mysterio and other smaller wrestlers have done it before. That doesn't mean I got to. Aaron Teagle, how do you feel about WWE's new adventure for 2026? Oh, wait, the Hardy Boys. I'll catch up to that in a minute. Matt and Jeff are on the screen. What other belts they got? They got the fourth ring belts too. Those titles are kind of nice. Or the fourth rope. I said fourth ring, but I meant to say fourth rope. Matt and Jeff, let's go. Those are my guys, hometown heroes. Anyway, Aaron Teagle, how do you feel about WWE's new adventure, 2026? How do I feel about John Cena being face again? I like that he's a face again. I don't know what you mean by new adventure for 2026. Santino Marella's emergence announcement is next after the break. And I know who the one girl you have an eye for, John. That's Rhea Ripley, Rhea Bloody Ripley. Again, he might be shorter than me. Rey Mysterio might be shorter than me, but he weighs more than me. I bet Rey Mysterio weighs like 160 pounds. I'm gonna look it up. I wonder how much he was weighing when he won the belt. You know what I'm saying? I bet it was more than the 140, 150 pounds. Again, I'm not wrestling, y'all. I'm not built for that. I ain't trying to get hurt. I don't like getting injured. I don't like having to have surgeries. I ain't knock on wood. Thank God I ain't never had to have surgery. I ain't even had a broken leg. I ain't had no fractured nothing bone. I ain't never had nothing like that. And I want to keep it that way. If I get in the ring, that'll happen. Y'all see Unreal, WWE Unreal, what happened to I Show Speed when he got in the ring and got speared by Braun Breaker? And that was just from like being in the ring for less than 2 minutes. I ain't trying to go out like that. And then I heard Stephanie talking about how to when she was talking to Jelly Roll on that episode of What's Your Story, how it's not it's real rough the ring. It's the texture of it. Give you ring burn, like it burn your leg. And the ropes are like cables, so they whip you like give you lashes on your. Look, I ain't got time for it. I ain't even want to sit here and keep even thinking about it. I wrestle on WWE 2K25 and I'll keep it at that. Yeah, I mean, Rey Mysterio weighs at 175 pounds. He's 1 inch shorter than me, Keith. He's 5'6". I'm 5'7". And he weighs 175 pounds. So he weighs 25 more pounds than me. Priscilla Kelly is the queen of females in the business for good. Why does that name sound familiar? And yeah, like you've broken about everything. I haven't broken nothing. I'm trying to keep it that way. Dubs. Again, you can have that pulling thumbtacks out. You can have all that. Lucky you, you have a girlfriend. I didn't got that. But anyway, that's another story for another time. 3 broken bones, 17 surgeries, ouch, and double ouch. Gigi Dolan. Oh, that's right. I knew that name sounded familiar. Priscilla Kelly. That's her new name. I knew that name sounded familiar though. Gigi Dolan fine too. Shucky Ducky Quack Quack. Had just a thought of her. And I kind of knew that Rey Mysterio was shorter than me because that time he was fighting in the crowd and I was standing beside him. I could tell I had him about literally, I'm an inch taller than him. I won't ever forget that moment. I got to pat him on the back. I was like, "Woo, yeah, beat his ass, Ray." I forgot who he was even wrestling, yo. It was a long time ago, though. Like maybe 20 years ago, if I had to guess. I couldn't tell you if it was a Raw, SmackDown, house show. I've been to hundreds of shows, probably thousands by now. Back to the show. Let's go. Just another emergence advertisement. Yep. Friday, August 15th. So, yeah, it's 2 weeks away. 2 weeks from tomorrow. I'm weak, P Dubs. You're crazy. Santino Marella making his way out. Got a huge announcement for Emergence, apparently. Really? Half the people ain't gonna know what Yeeter is, bro. Like only me and you know who that is. That custom wrestler I made in WWE 2K25. If I made that a poll, people would be like, "Who? What?" I'll put my glasses back on since the girls ain't wrestling. Since the girls are done. Wait, what? You hope Riley Card is good. If it ain't, you're gonna hop the barricade and smack Michael Cole like your prison wife. Like your prison wife. You better have prison whatever, because that's where you're going if you jump that barricade. Your words are really well put right there, because that's where you end up if you jump that barricade. Santino, the way he talk is just so funny. Oh wow, TNA Knockouts World Tag Team Championship match at Emergence. It's like four different tag teams involved. Inspirations one, Fatal Influence is another one. He's asking Nick and Ryan Nemeth to come out, and there they are. That's another. I liked him better when he was Dolph Ziggler. I don't like his brother Ryan Nemeth at all. What up, Stickbug? How you doing? That's sarcasm. Then again, knowing you, you probably did like him when he was in Spirit Squad. I never liked Spirit Squad. They were annoying as God. They were the worst. I was loving when DX was tearing them up, beating them down every week. That's the only. That's the only thing I like about the heels is watching the good guys whoop their ass. That's the only thing I like about heels is that they get their ass whooped. Still need one more person to hit that subscribe button that hasn't already subscribed to the channel. One more subscriber gets me to 150. Who's it gonna be? What? So it's gonna be Hometown Man versus Ryan Nemeth at Emergence. Hometown Man is the worst character since El Grande Americano. They're both they're both just as bad as Shockmaster. John, you were talking about Red a second ago. He just posted a video on YouTube. But he ain't jumping on the channel. You keep my name out of that conversation for real, P Dubs. Spirit Squad was annoying. Next week, Impact Stack too, man. They just announced all the matches. Hardy's gonna be in action. Announced the main event. Here we go, main event time. Joe Hendry versus Mustafa Ali. And of course, he's coming out with 4 security guards and Order 4, which they stupid for still being by his side after all that he's done to them, especially Tasha Steeles. One fall. Top rope channel. Got a ring to it. I can't stand Order 4. They're the worst. I'll say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. They love him in London, in Paris, in Tokyo, America, Scotland, in Canada, and Mexico. They say, I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. He walked past one of the security guards and did like this in front of his face. That's what I love. Let me guess, P Dubs, you don't like Joe Hendry, huh? Wave your hands from side to side and say, I believe in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry, he's so prestigious. Wave your hands from side to side and say, I believe in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry, he's so prestigious. Whoa, oh, oh. Let's go. That's why I turn around on the camera. When I first get on every stream, I have my back to the camera and I turn around like him. I got that from him. He inspired me to have my podcast entrances the way they are. Commercial break. As soon as his entrance ends. Food commercial. Yeah, Joe Hendry, that's my guy. He's right there. Ain't that right? No, that's there. That's Maxine Dupree. That's Joe Hendry. For those new to the channel, the selfies behind me, Maxine Dupree, Joe Hendry, Bailey, Tony Storm, Diamond Dallas Page, B Fab, Masha Slamovich, Jordan Grace. You can't see that one because of the glare. Lita, and Matt and Jeff Hardy. I gotta get them pictures blown up bigger because you can't see me. You can only see the big one. They're all workers either way, heel or face. But like I said, Especially when the heels come out that's bad mouthing the crowd and the town they're in. Like, go on somewhere, man. I get that's their job, but that ticks me off, and that's why I don't like them. You said WWE or TNA? Of course, I got to go WWE, John. If I had to pick one or the other. That's what the poll will be. All right, here's your poll for the night. You got 20 minutes to get as many people to respond to it. Let's see what y'all opinions are. I'm not gonna say what it is. I'm just sharing. I know what I'm voting for. What are you gonna vote for? All right, it's about to go live. All right, poll is live. Tell me, give me your opinion on that, guys. I can see them turning heel because they always have to turn heel. Part of the story. Because I said it again, if it wasn't for the heels, the good guys would have nobody to beat up. Somebody put it to me like that before. They got a job to do, and their job is to go out there and get heat, and make everybody like boo them out of the building. Some go above and beyond, like Gunther. That's why I was so glad when Punk busted his shit to the white meat. I was so glad when Punk had him bloody mess on SummerSlam. I was so glad when Gunther got what he deserved. And then that Rollins gonna go out there and freaking do that. I told Keith he needs to have a YouTube channel with videos teaching people how to be a successful moderator. We got 3 votes so far. So far, everybody's agreeing with me on that poll. The majority is agreeing with me on that poll. He did though. Anyway, back to the show. Let's go. This is just an advertisement for Impact in general. They showed it earlier. I thought it was an emergence ad, but it's not. Oh, that's Bound for Glory. They already advertising Bound for Glory in October. Guess I'll sell tickets somehow. Ring the bell. Here we go. The main event of the night: Mustafa Ali versus Joe Hendry. Right now, crowd strongly behind Joe Hendry. Don't nobody care much for Ali because he's a jerk. Collar elbow tie, stalemate. I think I know the Bound for Glory you're talking about too. I only, like I said, I wasn't watching TNA back then, but in this year that I've been watching it, they've been talking about stuff that's happened in the past. And you're probably talking about the one where it was AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe. I don't know if that was a Bound for Glory or not, but that was a good match. I didn't know AEW was based out of Jacksonville, Florida. Learned something new today. Learned that. Yo, what's up, Dynamo? Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. See, I gotta go back and watch that Styles, Joe, and Daniels best match that TNA ever put on. You talk about Christopher Daniels, right? Ain't that his name? 'Cause that, again, that was before my time watching TNA. I've only heard about him. My favorite finisher, my my heart wants to say attitude adjustment, but my mind wants to say rock bottom. Stone Cold Stunner, that's another one. Shooting Star Splash, that's dope. Or what's his name? Leon Slater's finisher move, the 450 senton. That goes hard. No, it's a 450 swanton. It's a cross between a 450 splash and a Jeff Hardy's swanton bomb. That move is cool. RKO goes hard. RKO can happen out of nowhere. Like that's why I said Stone Cold Stunner because that's almost like an RKO. It's different. Exactly. Diamond Cutter. That's the RKO pretty much. Bang! There he is right there. The man who invented the Diamond Cutter. For real, that is the original RKO. Just like the bookend is the original rock bottom. Booker T's finisher. Irish whip countered by Joe Hendry. Ali ducks a clothesline, gets hip tossed instead. The original RKO. Oh yeah, I'm trying to stay up on y'all's chat. One more subscription. I need one more person to subscribe, preferably before I get off the air tonight. Ali kicks out at 2. Leon Slater versus Cedric Alexander for the X Division Championship at Emergence. That was made official tonight. Moose versus Trick Williams for the TNA World Championship at Emergence. I low key want Moose to win just so the belt can come back to TNA. It's Randy Orton's initials. Randall Keith Orton. That's what RKO stands for. Thanks for subscribing, Dynamo. I appreciate it. It's actually Randall Keith Orton. Commercial break. I still don't understand how that's the name of his finisher move. So he's gonna hit you with the Randall Keith Orton. I get it, but when it's said like that, okay. You know, like you're gonna hit somebody with a stunner or you're gonna hit somebody with an attitude adjustment. I want to hit you with the Randall Keith Orton. What? John Cena counters the Randall Keith Orton. What? Rochambeau. I ain't heard Rochambeau in a minute, bro. That's hilarious. I was just watching South Park last night. The new episode had me rolling. It was funny. That's where I first heard about Rochambeau. That's got to be what created Rochambeau to begin with. Cartman. The other channel you know on didn't know that's what RKO stood for. Wow, they're not true wrestling purists. They don't watch it as much as I do. I guess they don't know random facts like that as much. Reverse Celtic Cross. Rochambeau. How you go, John? You gonna retract your own message because it said no yeet, no yeet. Then I said you gonna time me out. You gonna retract my message? I told you there's no reason to time out nobody or hide their comment. Tonight streams were good. I like how the comments and the vibe in the chat is a lot better than that one night.
Is your body ready for summer? We're going to build a body you can be proud of. You just give me 30 minutes a day for 21 days, and I promise you the weight will come off. This is 21
Emerald
days.
Fusion, wow.
Perfect program to get
Got
you
a ring.
summer ready. Get simple fitness, simple nutrition, fast results in just 21 days. Get ready for summer with 21 Day Fix. This week, try it free at 21dayfix.com.
Yeah, Colton was talking about people that said no yeet.
Use game time for concert tickets. It's also the best way to guarantee you're getting the lowest price to your favorite artists, even at the last minute.
Hopefully, last commercial, and then we're back to the show. Less than 10 minutes to go before I get off this stream. I need one more person to hit that subscribe button so I can get to 150 subscribers. It's like a broken record by saying it over and over and over again.
The only complete long-acting HIV treatment you can get every other month. It's 2 injections from a healthcare provider, as few as 6 times a year. Don't take Cabenuva if allergic to its ingredients or taking certain medicines that may interact. Serious side effects include allergic reactions or rash, post-injection reactions, liver problems, and depression. If these occur, get medical help right away. Tell your doctor about your medicines or supplements, medical conditions, liver or kidney problems, mental health, pregnancy, and breastfeeding. The most common side effect is injection site reaction.
All right.
With Cabenuva, you're good to go without daily HIV pills. Talk to your doctor about switching.
Back to the show. Let's go. And since we're tied on the votes with this poll I got up, I don't like AEW as much because at one point they were fighting with fluorescent light bulbs. I can't condone that. Like, that's too dangerous. I don't know, man. AEW. And then they let people wrestle over there that's not medically cleared in WWE, so they're risking getting permanently paralyzed so they can wrestle. Like, there's a reason they will let you wrestle in WWE because if, like Daniel Bryan, for example, he should not still be wrestling, or Edge even. Like, dude, y'all can make hella money just signing autographs at a convention, like some others have had to, like, whatever. And as soon as that something happened, they do get hurt seriously. But oh, it's so sad. Well, they knew what they were getting into, and y'all signed a waiver for them to do it. But I do like Tony Storm, Hurt Syndicate. Kind of like Heyman Adam Page. But I like TNA a lot more than I like AEW. So Hendry powering through that counter. Got him up in a vertical suplex right in the middle of the ring, right on the logo. I'm about to restart that and check the subs down. I'm gonna hold on. I assume that means I'm at 150. So Hendry rolling with this offense. About to hit that fall away slam. 150. Thank you. Appreciate that. 150 subscribers. Goal. I appreciate y'all. And it's also a new record 16 likes on one video. I've never hit that many likes on a single video before, so I appreciate that too. I know, right, John? The one person who created AEW is a WWE champion. That's wild. Oh, Ali tried to roll Joe Hendry up, only got a 2 count. Olympic slam by Joe Hendry, another 2 count. And now great hands up on the apron. No, those are the security guards. Ali's Secret Service dudes. Joe Hendry double clotheslines him over the top rope to the floor. Why is there? All right, P Dubs, you say he didn't create AEW. Why does every single outlet and every time you hear him talk about it, he says he created it? Even he himself said that. I thought every interview when he's talking to somebody about it, they mention him creating it. So okay, so he's one of a group of people, one of the people in that group, but still he had a hand in creating it. Oh, standing ovation, hit it. That's right. That's it. That's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Boo! Tasha Steelz pulled the ref out. Still, the fact remains that Cody went and created AEW, and now he's a WWE champion. Co-creator is might as well be a creator. He had a hand in making the product and making the brand. Double team by the great hands on Joe Hendry while the refs knocked out. Ali up on the top rope by the try 450 splash off. So we were just talking about that move earlier. Oh, he had to roll through because Hendry moved out of the way. And then he sends him flying into the middle turnbuckle head first. Head first goes Ali. And then he threw one of the great hands out, closed on the other one. Now he's about to hit Ali with a pop up power bomb right in the middle of the ring. Now he's got him up in a fireman's carry and hits him with an attitude adjustment. Pins Ali, but there's no referee to count. Now another ref comes out. 1, 2, 2, swing. Ali kicks out at 2. Shenanigans. Again, Bullet Club and all that was before my time watching anything other than WWE. That's why I don't know nothing about it. I know that Finn Balor used to be in the Bullet Club. Hendry trying for another stand ovation. Tasha Steelz grabs his leg, makes him not do it. Ref needs to kick her out of there. Oh man, Ali just threw Joe Hendry out to the floor and then he gets booted in the face by somebody. Who is this dude? And now Ali up on the top rope. Agent Zero, they call that dude. And a 450 splash. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell. Ali for the win. Boo! Because of shenanigans and outside interference by like 5, 6 different people, Ali won. I didn't know Tama Tonga was in Bullet Club. I knew Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson was. I see you know the whole history. Again, that was before my time watching anything other than WWE. Back then, I was watching nothing but WWE because it was on like 5, 6 nights a week. Back when it was WWE Network and I let it run 24/7. I was talking the other day about WWE Network. I missed that picture in picture. It was no picture in picture during the break. During the commercial breaks, they showed you on the second screen what was happening on Raw and SmackDown. Yeah, it'd be a commercial on the USA Network, but then on WWE Network, they showed you what was happening in the ring. I miss those days, and that's how we're going off there. Ali winning against Joe Hendry. Boo. Cody was co-executive president of what, AEW? Yeah, I know, which means he kind of had a big hand in creating AEW. Anyway, I'm getting off here, guys. The poll ended in a dead heat, 50-50. Half people think TNA like TNA more than AEW. I like TNA more than AEW. Thanks for getting me to 150 subscribers. To those who have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? It doesn't cost a dime, only takes a second of your time. Just a matter of hitting that bell so you get the notifications to know when I go live, and it helps me grow the channel. Don't forget to go through my content, liking, commenting, and sharing videos as you see fit, and follow me on all your social media accounts. I'll be back on in a few minutes for some WWE 2K25 gameplay footage. Until then, be good and be good at it. God bless you all. Peace.